Hi, won't you be my neighbor? I want to be your neighbor because I want to have piñatas at parties. And that's what neighbors do. They make piñatas to bring to parties. It's very fun. ¿Qué es un piñata?
Piñata.
Piñata.
Piñata. Piñata.
Piñata. That has an ñ in it.
Ñ.
An ñ, sí. Ok, dígame, ¿qué es un piñata?
Es una decoración, no.
Decoration.
Decoración
Decoration.
para fiestas.
It's a decoration for parties.
Y también es una actividad.
Also, it's an activity.
Ya. Este representa, no me acuerdo, una corte.
No corte. Vamos a hacerlo. There's no cutting. I'm far from the camera. We can't cut. We got to do this thing. Voy a cambiar ángulo ancho, okay?
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Así no tengo
I'm going to
que-
switch to wide angle so that we can hear stuff. So, boom.
See, you have a different technique.
So, you're going to tell me about piñatas. Yeah?
Piñata, sí.
Piñatas.
No piñaras,
No
piñata.
piñatas. That's a problem with T and D in English that we say them kind of similar a lot of times.
Piñadas.
Piñata.
Piñadas es un tipo de como piña colada, pero sin alcohol. Es una piñada.
Piña colada es una bebida.
Ajá.
So piña colada is a drink. You've heard of that.
Pero tú suenas como piñada,
Oh, piñata.
como de piña.
Okay, whatever.
No es piñada.
All right. So you have
Piñata.
balloons here. This is called a balloon. What are you doing with the balloon?
Flu.
Balloon.
Balloon.
Balloon es globo.
Balloon? De
Balloon.
veras.
De veras.
Balloon.
Yeah. You got funny
Can you
words in
pull that
English.
sleeve up for me?
Yeah.
Push it all the way up. Thank you.
All right. There we go.
Gracias.
This is Sherilyn Sunflower. This is Allie. And Allie knows about piñatas because she's Mexican and she grew up with them. And she likes to hit them and then get stuff out of them. So since she was a little kid, she gets to hit them with a
Little kid.
stick. And then all the stuff falls out of the sky and she's all happy. That's how it works. But I'm cheating. She's supposed to tell us. Okay. Yeah.
How long have you been making piñatas for?
¿Por cuántos años tú hiciste piñatas?
Ah, mira, cuando mis manos ya pueden entrar aquí y jugar.
Yeah?
Ya
As soon,
puedes.
as soon as her hands could enter the glue, she's been making piñatas. So we're talking about over 30 years of making piñatas here.
And making them every year.
Every year. Cada año.
Sí.
Sí.
No, y no cada baño por posadas. También para cumpleaños.
Not just for the posadas, which,
Parties.
one sec.
Yeah.
We're making these for Christmas. Before Christmas, there's the posadas, when Jesus and Mary are looking for a place to have the baby Jesus. Hallelujah.
Jesus.
And,
Hey now.
so we're making these for that. But they make them for birthdays, cumpleaños y qué otra cosa.
Cumpleaños y cuando quieres como...
Casi cualquier cosa, ¿no?
Es común por cumpleaños. y
¿Un boda?
para niños.
Boda?
No,
No.
boda casi no.
Not for weddings, but
No,
for
es más por
birthdays.
niños.
Birthdays. It's for kids.
Yeah.
But, you know, kids can be all ages, in my opinion. And we have a rope up here where we can play with piñatas here. In this case, we're making one for a party in the
Cualquier-
nearby town. And we're using the balloon as a base, okay, to make the paper mache around it. And then we're going to put cones on it, and we're going to fill it with stuff. Y normalmente, ¿qué tiene un piñata adentro? What does a piñata normally have it inside?
Puede ser cualquier regalo.
Whatever kind of gift.
Sorpresa.
So, algo de cerámico.
¿De cerámico? ¿Tú sabes cuál es la actividad por posadas?
Yo sé, pero estoy bromeando.
Entonces no puede ser cerámica.
Right. It can't be ceramic because it would break when it fell.
But
So it
tr-
has to be gifts that can fall down out of the piñata after a kid's hitting it with a stick. So we have to pick and choose what we can put in there. Entonces, cerámico no. Pero
Pero
normalmente,
igual,
¿qué es?
cualquier cosa que no se va a romper cuando cae.
Whatever thing won't break when it falls. But normalmente es dulce.
Normalmente es dulce.
Dulces. So it's normally candy. But I'm kind of against giving away a lot of candy. I'm against the whole world being so focused on candy. And you don't like sugar, right? You're against sugar, right?
I'm not against sugar. You're asking the wrong person. But I'm also in favor of giving other options to heavily sugared festival party type situations.
Okay.
I have a sweet tooth, and I sometimes,
Okay, so we're still
yeah.
on the same team, sort of.
Yeah.
You're on the
Yeah,
sugar
yeah, yeah.
team for your personal consumption, but you're
But
okay with
sometimes other
providing
things,
alternative
yeah,
cultural
yeah.
things.
Right, yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
That's
Can
awesome.
I interject though?
Oh,
Because I
bring it on.
believe I heard that traditionally the piñatas don't have and another sleeve push, please.
Mm-hmm.
The piñatas don't have a balloon in the center. Traditionally, they did have ceramic or clay. seed,
Yes.
Right?
More traditional piñatas, and we're not doing those right now, have clay, a barro. It's called barro, a clay pot inside. And so when the kids hit it, the clay pot breaks and the stuff falls out. So we're doing paper mache because I like paper mache.
Got it.
And there's other issues with safety involved here, but right now we're just doing the base. So, este pegamento tiene ¿qué lleva?
Lleva harina de maíz.
Okay.
No, harina de
Harina de trigo?
trigo. Sí.
Okay.
Y agua y pegamento blanco. Pero puede ser solamente con harina.
Okay.
Pero
So
lleva.
you could just do this paper mache with wheat paste. ¿Este tiene pegamento blanco también? Okay.
Ya,
We're
a mí me
also
gusta
using
poner.
some white glue, wood glue, I guess. But, whatever. Paper mache, whatever paper mache recipe you like, you can do it. And so this is going to make the internal form of it. But we're going to do lots of art around it. Now, this is temporary art, which is a little weird. Because we're going to make something in order to destroy it. That's a little bit strange. Entonces, vamos a hacer algo para destruirlo.
Sí, pero ¿qué de malo puede tener una olla? Una olla de barro, que es el tradicional.
Ah, sí.
¿Cuál es lo malo que puede tener una olla?
No
¿Por qué
sé.
malo?
I mean,
malo?
algunas cosas no. I mean, nadie va a sobrevivir por siempre. Toda la vida es temporario, ¿no?
Sí, pero además, antes, en el pasado, las mamás siempre tenían ollas de barro y cuando hay una pequeña fuga, ya es una olla para piñata.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to translate that, but if you didn't understand that, you should learn Spanish. I'm very pro-Spanish. Everybody should learn Spanish. It's the best language except for English. In fact, it's actually better because they actually have rules you can follow, and English is a big mess, but whatever. Anyway, the point is that if your pot, in this case a clay pot, has a hole in it or it's damaged, you could then use it for the piñata rather than repair it in some way. So that's actually kind of cool. It's a reuse of a pot that's damaged. Entonces, una olla tiene un daño y tú puedes usarlo para piñata. Okay, entonces yo entiendo. Don't trust me when I say things about like Mexican culture and stuff. I might be wrong, but in this
Pero-
case I'm right.
Pero después ya eran más populares y entonces ya hay más demanda por jarros y empezaron a hacer jarros o ollas especiales para piñata.
So now that it's more popular, of course, people are making like pots, especially for piñatas. So they have clay piñatas to be traditional, but the original inspiration was because they had a damaged pot. Muy interesante este. Y yo no conocía este. I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Entonces, ¿piensas que siempre hacen piñatas?
I have no
¿Mache?
idea. ¿Y tú piensas que hacen piñatas antes de los españoles?
Yo leía algo, pero ya no me acuerdo a
Okay.
partir de cuándo.
So one
empieza.
question I have is, like, did they make piñatas before the Spanish came? I suspect it's a cultural fusion thing, and all of Mexican culture is big cultural fusion thing. It's great. That's one of the things I love about Mexico is its big cultural fusion.
El año pasado hicimos un video similar y yo hice mi tarea y yo
Sí.
investigué. Entonces,
Sí.
si tú quieres, puedes buscar el video del año pasado.
Apparently, we made a video last year and we talked about similar stuff, so you can go watch last year's video. But let's focus on here and now. This is your first time making a piñata or no?
No.
No. Tell me about your experience with piñata.
I went to a school in Seattle that was very multicultural, and we did piñatas for different things.
She
there.
said, I went to a school and see, oh, that was in English. so you don't need a translation.
No, but
Okay.
in Spanish.
So you went to a really cool school.
I did.
And they made
Elementary.
piñatas.
Yeah.
They sure as hell didn't do that in my school.
No, well,
¿Cuándo fue la primera vez para ti?
Aquí.
¿Tú hiciste una piñata?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
¿De veras?
push, arm,
Oh, yeah.
sleeve, thing.
Yar.
¿Cuándo hiciste una piñata?
El año pasado.
¿Este?
When?
¿Esta
The
parte?
last year I made a piñata.
You did?
And I might have done it before that, but I don't remember these kind of details. It's not that important to me.
And how many layers? Like we want one layer,
¿Cuántos
we want
pasos
multiple layers.
¿Cuántos pasos de papel? Como tres?
Cuando ya no hay hoyos aquí.
Okay.
You don't want to see anything.
You don't want to see any
Yeah,
balloon.
okay.
So if you're going to do a piñata in your home, which you should do because it's totally fun, you should not be able to see any more balloon. It's pretty standard paper mache stuff. And I like paper mache because it uses, in this case, old newspaper, which is a waste product, and a little bit of glue. I prefer white glue, but she's using wheat paste, which is even more organic and natural. So we're really talking about, the only thing unnatural, like unorganic about this, is the balloon. And I'm anti-balloon since it's plastic, but this is a pretty high use of a balloon. It's a pretty cool use. So, you know, whatever. We can't be perfect, right?
Well, some of us can't be.
You can be perfect? Good luck with that. I'll watch you and I will follow you if you're more perfect than me, and I'll help you follow me if I'm more perfect than you. So, anyway, it's big fun. This is going to get really complicated. So this is not like a simple process. There's going to be stages of putting cones on them. And I was just told the other day by Alicia that they put 7 cones on them normally, and then when you hit it, what you're actually doing is you're destroying the 7 deadly sins. So each cone represents one deadly sin. Now, that was a surprise to me, and I've lived here a long time. I had no idea. And I'm not going to follow those rules, of course. I'll make whatever I want for piñatas. Also, people make piñatas of figures that they don't like. There have been Trump piñatas.
Oh, over it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
There have been Trump piñatas. So you can make them, I think it's called an effigy.
Uh-huh.
When you hit something, you burn something.
Do you want to say she just put rope around it? This is not the part that I remember at all.
Well-
and then I'm gonna actually do it over the rope.
Great. So she's strengthening with the rope, I think. And also, I have seen piñatas. I've been around for piñata action.
Todos?
Todo, sí. También para mí, perdón.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo dejo esta parte sin.
Okay.
sin
Just to
Okay.
fill it later.
Todavía es posible después
Okay.
recortar,
We'll cut
pero
it. Okay.
You can always cut it
Okay.
later.
But don't go above the rope.
Yeah.
Okay.
The point is here is that you need to leave a little hole in the top so you can fill it with stuff, because the whole point is these kids are going to attack this object with the sticks. And so you got to be able to fill it with stuff, because if they were to attack it and kill it, then attack it, yeah. And nothing came out, that would be a big bummer, you know, because kids want stuff. That's their goal. Oh, look, she's putting a loop on it. Ese es para colgar?
Yeah.
Ah, so that's to hang it. So she's leaving a rope hanging. You have a rope on yours, too.
I do.
Totally cool.
Yes.
Excelente.
Y yo lo estaba olvidando porque es al principio.
Yeah. Oh, entonces puedes ponerlo al principio. Pero ese está bien, no hay problema. Entonces va a ser un poco más fuerte.
Sí.
¿No? Okay. So. So I'm wondering, what is the origin of piñatas? And I don't know if anybody here actually knows, but one person here at least knows her experience with piñatas. ¿Por qué hacen piñatas?
Porque es lo tradicional para las posadas
It's traditional.
actualmente,
It's traditional.
pero las posadas tienen un tinte religioso.
Oh, the posada parties have a religious background to them.
Y también las piñatas. Las piñatas tienen que ver porque en la creencia religiosa, en Navidad nace el niño Jesús.
Right.
Y entonces nosotros nos preparamos para esa llegada y tener un corazón limpio y tener un alma preparada para recibir a Jesús.
So this time of year, in which we're in right now, the posadas are going on in town, these parties. It's a time to clean your soul and receive Jesus into your soul. Okay?
Sí, entonces en el catecismo nos decían, cuando yo estudiaba acerca de eso, cuando éramos niños nos decían que va a ser premios si nosotros quitamos nuestros pecados.
So, if you get rid of your sins, you get rewards. You're rewarded for getting rid of your sins. Okay?
Y las piñatas representan, las piñatas tradicionales tienen es una olla de barro redonda y tiene 7 picos.
Oh,
Y
so
estos-
the piñata has 7 peaks on it. It's going to have 7 cones on it. And the cones son pecados.
Son los 7 pecados capitales.
And the 7 cones are the 7 capital sins.
Entonces, cuando tú tienes un palo y estás destruyendo los pecados, los 7 pecados, al final, cuando los destruyes todos, vienen los premios.
And so when you hit the piñata with your pole and it's destroyed, then you have destroyed the 7 sins. ¿Y tú recuerdas cuáles son los 7 pecados malos?
Capitales.
Capitales.
En español,
The 7 capital sins. Do you remember what the 7 bad sins are?
I would remember some, but not all.
Name one.
Gluttony.
Gluttony, right, like eating too much. I agree with that, actually. And the world is full of diabetics and gluttony, and even it gets into violence that helps people just pig out on the oppression of others. So gluttony I'm against, actually. I think that is a sin. Gluttony.
en español,
Glutonía.
en español, gula.
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 ¿De veras?
Yeah.
Okay, gula in Spanish. You're studying Spanish, right? So gula is gluttony. Okay, dígame uno otro.
La traducción literal tal vez sería glotonería,
Glotonería.
pero el pecado
Pero eso no es gluten.
glotonería
Porque
es...
ella no gusta gluten.
No, no es gluten.
No es gluten, ok.
No es glutonería, es glotinería.
Glotonería. Okay, so it's not gluten, even though some people think gluten is bad, but in this case it's different. It's gluttony, and I'm against it, I guess. Although I want to eat, I want to eat some food.
Well, that's why you're not putting sugar in here, right?
Yeah,
Right,
That's the gluttony.
right. I would
So
like
it
to-
also,
I would like to promote healthier diet. I would like to promote natural foods and stuff like that. So,
Sí, glotonería es más para dulces. Alguien que
Okay.
come muchos
Right.
dulces.
Okay,
Pero,
pero ese es un-
interesante porque adentro de la piñata suele haber dulces.
ese es chistoso.
La-
So it's
la-
actually funny that inside of the piñata is a bunch of sweet shit but that's not gluttony. That's
well,
just
yeah,
sweet.
but
Because
but the
eating
kids
too
that
much is
get
the
it
problem.
are the ones that are eating too much on the night that they do it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Pero lo tradicional antes era fruta.
Oh,
Caña.
It was fruit.
Really?
It was sugar
naranja.
cane. So before there weren't sugars like that. So refined sugars are kind of new. And so when the piñata tradition first started, there wasn't as much dulces probably. It was like, and this happened to me, like at Christmas, I got oranges, as a present.
Y ahora los niños ya no quieren. Son
Right.
como, ¡ni fruta! ñi".
Right. But now the kids don't want the fruit. Anyway, ¿qué es un otro pecado?
Pereza.
¿Pereza qué es?
Pereza como
Pereza.
de flojo.
Oh, pereza. Para ser muy
Pereza, no,
flojo.
pereza.
¿Qué?
Pereza.
Pereza.
Is this
Yeah.
enough?
That
Yeah?
looks super good.
It's all covered and okay.
That
I
looks
get the
great.
other one?
I don't know.
Un más?
Ya.
Sí.
Sí. Pero necesito hacer más.
Oh, right. We need more of that. Yeah.
Tal
Okay.
vez solamente este.
Okay.
Ya.
Do
we
we hang it
only need
somewhere?
a couple. I don't know.
El año pasado yo hice una con 2 cartón y uno así, como un tambor.
Okay.
Entonces tal vez voy a hacer uno
Okay.
para poner las
Sí,
reglas
sí,
ahí.
sí, y también es interesante.
Ya.
Ok, estoy de acuerdo. So,
Pereza.
pereza is laziness, I think. Sloth. I think English is sloth.
Yeah.
Right, to be really lazy. I agree with that. That's a sin too, because you're a useless person. Oh, gotta be a good person. Don't curse. That's not on the list though.
be some sin that you're, doing there.
What's that?
When you're swearing, that's gotta be one of the sins.
Is it? I don't think it is. If you're not insulting God directly, because God really doesn't like to be insulted. He's a really uptight dude. My God. Oh. So, do I have to edit this out? Anyway, so sloth. Don't be lazy, mostly because it makes you useless. ¿Por qué no debes ser lazy? ¿Por qué no debes tener este pecado?
Yo no sé, tú sabes más de cristianismo que yo.
Exacto, yo definitivamente yo sé más. Pero
Dígame.
tú tienes tus pensamientos, aparte de cristianismo.
Yo pienso en la vida fuera del cristianismo.
Sí.
Para tener pereza, estás aquí para ganar tu trabajo. Entonces tu trabajo va a hacerte una mejor persona y va a ser va a ser beneficios para tu trabajo. Y si eres una persona que no quiere trabajar y que solamente quiere recibir,
Yeah.
es similar a gula, a comer.
Right.
Y ¿qué estás haciendo de aportación?
So being lazy is kind of like being a glutton. You just want to take. You don't want to create. What do you think of laziness, lazy people? You're not lazy,
Nope, I'm not lazy.
but you're not on camera either.
Nope.
So,
Tú.
yeah.
¿Y cuál es otro? Llevamos 2.
Oh, gluttony, greed.
Greed.
Greed. ¿Qué es tener más dinero de
Avaricia.
todo? Avaricia. Avaricia is greed. You're still studying Spanish, right?
Otra cosa para lo común en las posadas
Uh-huh.
o en la temporada de diciembre es las pastorelas. ¿Sabes qué es
Pastorelas.
pastorelas?
Nope.
Es una representación cuando viene el niño Jesús, los pastores, la Virgen María.
Es una escena
Es un teatro.
con animales
Teatro.
un poco.
Teatro.
Teatro. Okay, so there's a nativity scene maybe, escena de
Representación.
Sí, de cuando el bebé de Jesús.
Sí.
Sí, a nativity scene, I think, is the
Pastorela.
pastorela. Y hay uno en la plaza en Aronga.
¿De veras? ¿Cuándo?
Es muy bonito.
Sí.
¿Sí?
No, este es un nacimiento.
Oh.
Una pastorela es una representación teatral. ¿Sabes qué es teatro?
Con gente real.
Sí, gente real
Ah.
actuando. Y generalmente pues suele ser suele ser chistosa.
¿De verdad?
Y hay un diablo y hay los ángeles.
¿Un diablo?
Sí, hay un diablo. Y a
Ok.
veces yo participé en muchas, pero yo estuve en una donde no solamente hay el diablo y hay 7 pecados capitales. Los 7
¿De
diablos.
veras?
Y yo era avaricia.
Holy shit.
Porque se parece
Tú-
a mi nombre, es Alicia, avaricia.
So her name sounds like the Spanish word for greed, avaricia, Alicia. So apparently there's a live show of a nativity scene, but there's the devil and there's angels and stuff, and she's been greed before. ¿Es la verdad? ¿Tú eres avaricia?
No,
¿No? ¿No es tú?
no me
Es
identifico,
actuando.
pero era actuando.
Okay, so she was just playing and she was just acting.
Y yo tengo cuernos y un vestido rojo y un cola.
Wait, tú eres el diablo.
¿Ya? No, en la pastorela.
Oh, en la pastorela el diablo es avaricio?
No,
Igual.
eran un diablo
Un diablo,
y 7 pecados.
sí.
Y en la que nosotros hicimos era un hombre y 7 chicas. Y era un ángel y querubines. Era
There was
¿Cómo es?
Cherubs.
San Gabriel.
Cherubs and angels. Wow, this sounds fun. ¿Hay video?
¿Nunca fuiste a una?
No.
Necesitas ir a
Yo
una.
no vamos a hacerlo aquí.
Sí, necesitamos hacer un pastorela.
¿Y el diablo tiene 7 chicas?
En mi pastorela que yo hice muchas, pero en una que yo hice era un diablo y 7 chicas, y era muy chistoso porque los querubines y los ángeles luchan con los diablos y
This is a
entonces
big drama. There's like a big drama going on.
entonces el ángel va ahí con María y les dice, y también es un poco chistoso porque en México los pastores son gente indígena.
Okay.
Los pastores son con ropas indígenas.
The shepherds in the show of this drama that I don't know about apparently are all in indigenous dress, which is totally cool.
Entonces, Jesús y María están allá, pero el show es un poco más como los pastores y los diablos van a decir, no vayan a ver al niño Dios, es ridículo, no va a pasar. Y los querubines vienen y dicen, sí, él va a ser bueno, y estés alrededor del drama.
Wow, this is totally fun. So this is all kind of a Catholic indigenous mix, which is, that's what Latin America has. And it sounds actually kind of fun. And I'm not Catholic personally, but I'm willing to do some drama, and I like fun. So if there's costumes and there's some playing, I'm up for that. Es muy divertido. Tal vez debemos hacerlo.
Sí,
aquí.
pero no, yo pensé que tú conocías en Eronga o
No, soy
algo.
completamente ignorante. I don't know anything about this, okay? I'm from a Protestant background, evangelical Christian weirdos, so I don't know anything about it. But it sounds fun.
No hacen en otro lugar, pues.
Tal vez, no sé.
No sé de dónde viene.
Mira, México tiene una cultura muy buena y ellos saben cómo jugar.
Ya.
Yeah, exacto. They know how to play in Mexico. They know how to have fun. So even if they're Catholic, they know how to have a good party. It's good. All right.
Hay muchas cosas que hacemos para posadas. Y
Well,
yo
vamos a
participé como en 3 o 4 veces diferentes.
Yeah. Okay.
Entonces solamente necesitamos buscar el reparto. Y el reparto suelen ser varias personas, no sé, 10 o algo.
Okay.
¿Sabes qué es reparto?
No.
Personajes.
Oh, ¿la gente?
La gente.
Ese es fácil.
Y
Estamos haciendo un video.
es muy
So
posible.
she says the only difficult part is looking for the people. But I'm talking to YouTube here. I'm talking to you. And we can find the people to have some fun. Drama is fun. I want to play.
Y podemos hacer
¿Quién debe ser yo?
el diablo, claro.
El diablo. So who should I be? I should be the devil.
¿Tú no
Clearly.
vas a ser Jesús?
I'm not going to be Jesus. Well, no, yo no soy un bebé.
Pero ¿quién quiere ser? ¿José?
Well, yo lo pensando que yo puedo ser un rey mago.
Pero los Reyes Magos, puede ser. La verdad, mira, podemos bajar un...
So I was thinking I could be a wise man, because the wise men are a big thing for January 6th, Epiphany, 12th night, whatever.
Seguramente hay alguna en la red y podemos tomar como base, pero la verdad podemos cambiar los diálogos y hacer las adaptaciones.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, so there's probably scripts online that we can just adapt. And I can sure adapt stuff. That's
Sí.
part of my fun.
Si quieres participar en la próxima pastorela del Bosque, debes ir a este link y hacer un casting.
Right. So if you think you'll be fun in a video next year, we need wise kings to visit baby Jesus. Yeah. And we need Mary and Joseph, right?
Sí.
Mary and Joseph.
Pero ellos
We need
son
a
los...
devil? I'll be
Ellos
the
hacen
devil.
casi
I'll be the
nada.
devil.
Jesús, María, José, ellos
Yeah.
no tienen mucha participación.
Right.
Porque el show o el drama es
Right. Ángeles.
pastores
Shepherds. We need shepherds and angels.
y
Yeah.
diablos.
And
Ángeles,
devils.
pastores y diablos.
And they got to fight.
Yeah.
So apparently Jesus and Mary aren't even the most important part. Interesting. So we'll see what happens. But maybe next year. Maybe this year. Who knows? ¿Y podemos hacer algo este año? Yo quiero ser el
¿Este
diablo.
año? ¿Somos 3?
No, alguna otra gente van a llegar.
Ah, ok.
Yo puedo
Vamos
ser
a
el
hacer
diablo.
un mini pastorela. Yo voy a hacer un querubín. ¿Sabes qué es un
Oh,
querubín?
she'll be a cherub.
¿Cherub?
Cherub. Como ángel bebé?
Yeah.
Yeah, a baby angel or something. Well, I don't know what cherubs are. Why are they always peeing on stuff? That's a little weird.
Yo también era querubín en algunas
¿Y por qué
obras.
orinan en todos los lugares?
¿Orinan? No.
Hay muchas esculturas en que los cherubos orinan en cosas. ¿Tú sabes?
Ya.
¿Por
no
qué?
sé.
Porque es interesante.
Y siempre están enseñando sus cosas. sus
Yeah.
partes.
¿Y por qué?
No sé. Y
Yo
no,
no
son
sé
diablos.
No tengo ninguna idea. Y no son cúpidos.
No son cupidos. No.
Cupido es otra cosa.
Cupido es por amor.
Cupid is a different thing. But Cupid is also a little baby with a bow and arrow that infects you with love or something. You know, to destroy people's lives and stuff. So,
Entonces vamos a hacer una obra de teatro hoy.
yeah.
Hoy
me
no,
gusta.
la
Hoy
siguiente
no.
semana.
All right.